to go get it? Go get it. Go get it. It's Take Charge Monday, so we're going to go get it. It's your time. It's your time. Do you know it's your time? Type in the chat if you know it's your time. Click the screen if you know it's your time. And if you know it's another Black woman CEO's time, swipe to the right, invite her so that she can get these tidbits today for Take Charge Monday. Invite your friend. Slide it over. Tap the screen if you know it's your time. It's your time. Go get it. Hey. What program am I using again? I am using, so this is Periscope Producer. This is my 7th day of my 30-day Periscope challenge. So this program is called Periscope Producer, and OBS, if you go on my Twitter, I'll put the link. But if you type in OBS software, it allows you to do broadcast. So I don't remember what the OBS stands for. But if you do OBS, it's a free broadcasting software. So you can actually use your webcam on your computer to now stream live to Periscope, Facebook, YouTube. So you can use it. Thank you. Someone said you always look lovely. So you can use it in a variety of ways. And as you can see, you can put like websites at the bottom. You can share your screen, which we're going to do today because I have some slides to share. And of course, I always have my mini chief activator with me nowadays. He is 12 weeks today. Can you all say happy birthday or 12-week day? Say, I'm 3 months old. And so I planned today for Take Charge Monday to originally talk about CEO dates because they're really important. Those who have been in the Black Woman CEO Facebook group, I'm sorry, I'm a little warm, and I'll tell you why I'm warm in a second. So those who have been in, they're saying happy birthday, sweetie. Say hi. This is Jeffrey. For those who are joining us for the first time, he is 3 months today. Say thank you for all the love. So I originally planned for our Take Charge Monday today to be about CEO dates. So we are going to talk about it. But let me tell you what happened just like literally 10 minutes before I got on. And I said, you know what? I have to talk about babies and business also today and give you some advice for Take Charge Monday. So how many people here are parents? So type into the chat. Just put 1 if you're a parent. So a mom, dad, even if you're a super auntie, you take care of the kids. Stepmom, stepdads. All right, people are typing in 1. So I want to make sure I got some parents on the line because I'm going to give you some useful tips today. So while you all are tapping 1, okay, I see we have a couple of parents. Literally, I was preparing to get on. I was setting everything up. And I just fed him. I breastfeed him, so I nursed. So I just nursed him. And you know how you hear that gas sound? The brrr. So I was like, okay, I'm going to change him. Oh, someone said they got a 10-week old, so you feel me, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to change him in a minute, right before I get on the video, right? Because this was about 12:40. And then there was a brrr. And I felt the liquid going down my arm, down my sweatpants, down the office chair, onto the floor. So little man had a big explosion. Has anyone ever experienced those big babies explosions? You can just press 1 if you know what I'm talking about, right? When your kid just let loose. Someone say yes, yes, oh yes. You all are saying. So, right, so I went, put him in the bathtub, got the Clorox wipes, even took off my clothes so I wouldn't get wet to give him a bath. Someone said my son was good at that. Are you laughing at me? Someone said ha. So we did all that. As you can see, he's clean, got the fresh hair, everything, right? And it was like 12:52 when I was able to sit back down. So I was like, yeah, I can still start at 1 o'clock. Because I was hoping I would be able to put him back to sleep before then. But, so he's going to hang out with me probably on this live stream today. Yeah, so that's what happened. And I said, you know what? This was chaotic. I need to talk about it because I know definitely the mompreneurs and dadpreneurs out there would relate, or anyone who just, if you're a guardian, whoever, you know how it is when kids do things. Even if you have older kids, right? When they have the accident, they come in with their messy clothes and you're like, I have a plan and you're messing up my plan right now and my schedule. So, But we were still able to come and join you all, right? Right? Say, I might fall asleep on my mama's arm because I'm tired. So someone said, Jeffrey used to note, Mom, I'm hanging out with you today. Yes, he is hanging out with me today. So that is what just happened. So I was thinking about how can I talk about this in a context, right? So I had plans today to do this video, to write emails and different things like that. And I remember right before I had him, during coaching, I was a little stressed, right? I was overwhelmed. I was like, how can I get business done? I was pregnant. I was having a difficult pregnancy. You know, I was trying to meet my income goals. I was trying to save up for maternity leave. And my mentor, or my private coach at the time, told me this, right? And so before I tell you exactly what she said, because that's the tip part, I want to talk about something called the minimally effective dose. The minimally effective dose. Has anyone read the book Sweet Spot by, I think it's Christina Carter? It's called The Sweet Spot. Has anyone read that? You can just put yes in the chat if you read The Sweet Spot. Well, if you haven't, if you are a busy mom like me and you are always looking for, or if you're just busy, and if you're always looking for different resources on how to use your time more productively, it's not just productively, it's really like how you're integrating work and life. Oh, I have the book right here. Let me go get it. So it's called The Sweet Spot, How to Find Your Groove at Home and Work by Dr. Christine Carter. I got it from Target like almost a year or something ago. So that 30% off might not be the deal anymore. So in the book, she talks about, and she's like a productivity. She's the author of Raising Happiness. And she has like this productivity institute and on happiness. You can read about her. You can go to her website, Dr. Christine Carter. But this book, The Sweet Spot, it talks about this idea of the minimally effective dose. So in pharmaceuticals, the minimally effective dose is the lowest dose that you can take to still get the same effect from your medicine, right? Yes. Yes. And so she kind of transferred that idea to productivity. To think that, you know, when you want to accomplish something, what is a minimally effective dose, right? Many of us have these elaborate plans and we think we have to go full throttle, full force on our plans, right? You know, it's kind of like, you know, on The Biggest Loser, you want to lose weight and many of us think we have to be the biggest loser, right? You have to be working out 8 hours a day and all that other stuff, but that's not what you can do or you have to do to be productive and achieve your goals in life, right? You can think about what is the least thing that I can do, the minimally effective dose that will still get me the results that I want, right? So that's the idea. So someone said Save Our Children research. Okay, I guess somebody's promoting something. So the minimally effective dose. So how can you be a parent, right, and still pursue your purpose and make profits, right? So how can you take care of business stuff? How can you tend to your self-care? As well as how can you still tend to your household? And particularly for us moms, right? You know, dads, I have a very active husband. He's very involved in our kids. He doesn't clean all that much, but he'll do the dishes and make sure he does the trash, right? But, you know, we're still in a society where a lot of the burden of childcare, I want to say burden, the responsibility of childcare, taking care of the household really falls on us. So can you type in one if that's your life? Like you have a second shift when you get home from work, your second shift is tending to the house, taking care of kids. If you can just type one, if that's your experience too, let me know. Because I want to make sure you all living the life that I'm living. Hey. All right, the ones are coming in, right? If that's your life, I call it second shift, right? When you already have your full shift at work and you're coming home for your second shift, which is taking care of the kids, getting the laundry done, cleaning the kitchen, all those things like that. So if you are, so many women in my community, right? So you, the Black women CEOs that I work with, we're still working our 9 to 5 while you're building your business. So I was able to transition after grad school to being a full-time entrepreneur, but I have contracts, I have clients, all these things like that, right? But still the idea of you're working your 9 to 5 while building your business. If that is you, type 1 into the chat so I know that this tidbit is for you. If you're building your business while still working your 9 to 5. If you are a full-time entrepreneur, type 2 in the chat so I can just know who's here. So if you're building your business while still working your 9 to 5, type in 1. And if you're a full-time entrepreneur, type in 2. So just so I know who's here. And I see the hearts coming. Keep tapping while we're waiting for folks to come in. If you're getting value out of this already, just let me know. So we have some full-time entrepreneurs. You have some folks typing twos. Okay, there are like 80 people here. It was just 100 or so. Let me know who's on the line. If you are building your business while working your 9 to 5, type 1. And I'll wait. I'll wait. If you are a full-time entrepreneur, please type in 2. Because I want to give you your minimally effective dose for how you're going to integrate babies and business and hubbies and wives, cousins, aunties, all that kind of stuff. All right, so I had some folks respond. I know sometimes I lurk on Periscope often, and sometimes I don't type into the comments, so I definitely understand if you're just lurking here. All right, so the minimally effective dose for, I guess I'll call it parentpreneurship. I should TM that. Nobody steal that. Parentpreneurs, right? I'll figure out how to spell that later. You want to focus on doing 3 things, right? So 1 thing for your business, 1 thing for your self-care, and 1 thing for your household every day. Let me know if you like that tip. Let me know if you like that tip. You can tap the screen just to let me know if you like that tip. So the minimally effective dose, right? If you're overwhelmed, if you're frustrated, if you get home and you're in second shift and you're like, I don't have time to work in my business because I'm working 9 to 5. Or even if you're a full-time entrepreneur, you're spending your day working your business and you're like, the laundry needs to get done. Like, I work from home full-time. And I look around the house and I'm like, oh, the dishes are in the sink. The laundry needs to get done. So let me know if this is resonating with you. Because if it's not resonating, I can tell if you tap. If it's not resonating, I'll go on to the CEO date stuff. So let me know if you need these tips, these parentpreneur tips on how to get it all done. Shh, shh, shh. He's tired. He just ate and had his big change. Okay, so the 3 tips of the minimally effective dose. This is what I want you to do if you are a parentpreneur and you're trying to integrate it all and get it all done. Just think of 1 major business task that you can complete, right? That's 1. The second thing is think of 1 self-care task, right? Because you have to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you're no good to everyone else, right? So what is that 1 self-care item you can do? Maybe it's locking yourself in the bathroom for 30 minutes so nobody bothers you. Am I the only one that does that? Have you ever locked yourself in the bathroom just so like no one can bother you? You're not even using the bathroom. You're sitting there reading a book. Am I the only one that's done that? If you've done that too, just type yes. I know I'm not the only one who's gone and hide in the bathroom. So do 1 business task, 1 self-care task, and then 1 household task. And why is this the minimally effective dose? So you might be sitting there like, Quenisha, I need to do more than 1 thing a day. That's not enough. But think about the accumulation over the end of the week, right? So by the end of the week, you would have 7 business items completed. You would have taken care of yourself, attended to yourself 7 times, and you would have had 7 household items completed, right? Some of us, we wait until Saturday and we try to batch things. We try to do the laundry and cook and do all this other stuff. And then at the end of the day, you're pooped, right? But so this is a way to tend to, you can say some of your primary priorities. And if you want to, you can add family in there too. But that might be part of your self-care. So you might want 4 things. But once again, your business, something related to self-care, and then something related to household. And in the household, it doesn't have to just be a chore. It could be you spending time with your kids or playing a game or, having a couples date with your partner, right? So just think about those 3 things that you can do every day. And that is your minimally effective dose for getting it done, integrating babies and business, right? And still being effective and moving towards your goals. So what do you all think about that tip? I want to hear some of your feedback. Is that something that you think you could do? You can type yes into the chat. Is that something that might reduce your overwhelm? You can type yes into the chat. Someone's giving me lots of hearts. Thank you, Swope Q, for the hearts. You've been putting some hearts in there. Is this something that you think you can do? Just type yes. I want to hear your feedback. I see some folks are jumping in. So once again, I'll go over the parentpreneur tip for balancing, integrating babies and business. You want to do the minimally effective dose. All right, folks are typing yes, right? So you want, each day, you want to have 1 task. You want to complete 1 task related to your business, one task related to your self-care, and then one task related to your household. And once again, that could be a household item to complete, like a chore, like laundry or whatever, or it could be tending to your family, right? Spending time with the kids, having a couple's date, what have you. So some folks said that, yes, that would reduce their overwhelm. So that is the babies and business tip for Take Charge Monday. The other part of Take Charge Monday is, so you might be thinking, okay, how do I still do all this? So what do I decide to do as the task, right? And so a while ago, I think it was like 6 months ago, I was on a training with Rachel Cook during her Fired Up and Focused Challenge. And she introduced this idea for how we can still stay in check with the intentions that we set, right? So doing the purpose planning workshop that I did on Saturday, and that I'm doing again as a live encore Tuesday tomorrow night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So if you want to join in the purpose planning workshop for 2017, you can go to this URL down here, QuarnesiaSmith.com/webinar. And it will take you there so that you can sign up for the Purpose Planning 2017. And what we did in the training, we made a plan for, I'm still trying to set this up. We made a plan for 2017, right? We outlined our vision, we outlined our mission statements, and then most importantly, we thought about who we had to be to achieve that vision. Have any of you thought about who you actually need to be to fulfill the vision that you have for yourself, whether it's next year or the vision that you have for your life? Have you thought about that before? Or do you need to think about that? Right? So this focus coming in. And then we went into why. Why this vision? Why this mission? And why are the questions of who and why are the most important, right? Because in order to fulfill your purpose, right, in order to get past that February, March slump where, our resolutions, we totally forget about them, because we go back to life, we go back to stressing, we go back to our everyday stresses or whatever. We forget about our New Year's resolutions, or we remember them, but we're not acting on them, right? So the reason why you need to think about who you need to be and the why is because that is going to help you create a compelling vision. And that compelling vision is going to push you into action. It's going to keep you in action throughout the year. I like to call it, you're getting pushed by purpose. You're getting pushed by purpose, right? And so how do you stay connected to this vision and this mission, not just for your personal life, but for your business, right? Because, and this is another tip, I'll give you another strategy, you want to build your business structure and model around the type of life that you want. So that's why it's important to get a clear vision of what is the type of lifestyle that you want to live every day. And then how is your business complementing that? Many of us are starting out as solopreneurs, right? Or you might have a small team, but you still want to build a business that complements you, right? If you want to travel the world, then maybe having private clients all the time or doing in-person consultations is not going to allow you to do that. You need to build some virtual aspects to your business, right? Or systems, or products, right, that people can buy. So once again, it's thinking about ideally, what kind of life do you want? And then we kind of bring it down to just 2017, right? So what type of life do you want by the end of 2017? And let's build a vision, mission, and plan to help you get there. So how do you stay connected to this vision and mission all the time? And the way you do that is by having a CEO date 1 to 2 times a week. 1 to 2 times a week. And this is what a CEO date is. So I have a slide here. I'm going to put it on the screen. So a CEO date. This is a time you dedicate at least weekly to perform a high-level analysis of your business. And I would actually add in life, right? So you can also check in with the intentions that you set for your life as well as your business. And this is what you want to do during a CEO date. You want to evaluate where you are as compared to your target. And I call goals targets. And I go into this in our Activate Your Purpose coaching program of why I like targeting. And if you look back through Periscope at the video Effective Goal Setting, I talk about targeting versus goal setting a little bit. Also during the CEO date, you want to decide your next steps, right? So this is where you can start to implement that minimally effective dose. So you can decide your next steps for the week. What are the business tasks I'm going to focus on each day? What are the self-care tasks I'm going to focus on each day? And then what are the household tasks I'm going to focus on each day? And you can plan that out for the week. Or if you have two CEO dates, right? One CEO date will be the planning, and the other CEO date will be evaluating how the plan went throughout the week, right? So then you can, as you make your next plan for next week, you can make adjustments and different things like that, or set new goals. And like I said, you craft a plan to make it happen. And I want to support you in this. We have a community called Black Women CEO. There's the URL. If you go to facebook.com, and if you just type in Black Women CEO circle or Black Women CEO, you will see the invitation, or I guess the link for the Facebook group. So go over there and join so that you can tell us your plans and we can support you, right? If you're a Black Woman CEO, you don't have to do this alone. If you're anything like the other women in our community, and you can type 1 if this resonates, or tap the screen so I know what's resonating with you. Many of us have these big dreams and goals, right? And we have no one to share it with. Let me know if that's your experience. Just tap so I can see the hearts. And it's not for me to collect hearts. It's for me to know that you're resonating with this, right? You tell your partner, right? You tell your husband or your baby daddy, whoever you're living with, right? You're telling them I want to be an entrepreneur. This is my purpose. This is my goal. And they can be very supportive, right? They're like, oh, that's nice, honey. And you might be like, hey, I created this free offer. I got my lead magnet. And they're like, oh, that's nice, honey. And you're like, I don't want you to say it's nice. I want to have a constructive conversation with someone, right? Or if it's not your partner you're talking to, you might be talking to your girlfriends. And your girlfriends are like, okay, that's nice. I'm glad. I'm happy for you that you're happy. And once again, you're like, they don't understand, right? Why I'm so excited that, I got a new subscriber in my MailChimp. They don't understand how it feels because someone downloaded my free offer, or I got a free strategy session coming up, right? And someone said, right. So, we often are sharing with people who, it's not so much that they want to support us. And if you're telling someone and they're just like, why are you doing that? You need to not talk to that person anymore. You need to let them exit stage left, to the left, right? Just let them go on about their life. And someone said they don't understand, right? They don't get it. So that's why I'm encouraging you to, and I'll put it back on the screen so you see the URL here. Oops, I did something with my Apple. So you see the URL here. Go to the Black Woman CEO Circle. So what is the Black Woman CEO Circle? It is an online sanctuary for Black women CEOs. Because I wanted us to have a community. And let me make sure you can see the whole URL. And I'll highlight it here. Oops. I wanted to make sure that we had a safe space and a community where we could share these wins, right? Where we could ask questions, where we can even talk about our experiences as being Black women, being moms, just show up and have people celebrate us, right? Ask questions. So if you need that community, right? Some of you said they don't understand. People don't get it. Your husband doesn't get it. Your girlfriends don't get it. If you want that community, go to the URL, or once again, just in the Facebook search, type Black Woman CEO. And that will take you to the Facebook group and you can join there. So I just wanted to share that is and I approve the members there. So you don't have to worry about trolls. And it's a closed group, so none of the posts are public. It really is a private space just for us to talk and share information. Someone said it's a great group to be in. Join us. Thank you. Who's that? I couldn't see the name. Something baby. Thank you for sharing. It's a great group. Okay. I think I have the screen back. He is heavy. You see how he fell asleep? I told you he was tired, right? So go over to the group, join us, right? So that you can have that space where that sisterhood, essentially, it's an online sanctuary and sisterhood for Black women CEOs. And each week I post these reminders for hey, don't forget your CEO date, or let's have a gratitude Friday, right? So that you can have little prompts to remember to set these intentions and to fulfill your intentions that you're setting. But once again, that minimally effective dose, your business, your self-care, and then your household and your family, right? Every week. So that's what I wanted to go over today. So we talked about the babies, we talked about the business, and we talked about the CEO date. Now, if you need to do this planning on a deeper level, right? So it's great. Now you know how to check in with yourself every week, but what are you checking in for? What is your vision and mission for 2017? If you need to figure that out, I invite you to come to our live encore tomorrow for the Purpose Planning 2017, where I go in depth in helping you to articulate your vision and mission for 2017, but most importantly, the who you have to be, right? And why this vision? So that you can get pushed by your purpose. So if you go to the URL right here, QuanishASmith.com/webinar, go there right now so that you can sign up and be involved in the Purpose Planning 2017. It's a free webinar, right? It's free. So I hope to see you tomorrow at Purpose Planning 2017, and I hope you really got some useful information today. So this is Quanisha Smith, the founder and chief activator of the Black Women Rise movement, where we help Black women thrive, signing off for Take Charge Monday. So have a good rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. I actually will see you tomorrow because I'm doing 30 days of Periscope. So this is day 7, so I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. And I think I might do Promo Tuesday, so you definitely want to be on because I'm going to let you promote, right? Share your business, share your freebies on Periscope so that, we can leverage this opportunity and people can know you and you can show out and show up. All right, so go on, sign up for the Purpose Planning Workshop so that you can make your plan for 2017 and then take today to also do your CEO date. Set your intentions for this week. Figure out your tasks, right? And each day, think about one business item, one self-care item, and one household item. So I will see you all soon and have a good one. Bye.
It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be.